Hi, this is Jason with Christ in You Church. I want you to go ahead and do me a favor. Subscribe to this channel. I'd appreciate it. I want to talk about this book, Engaged in the Faith. I wrote this, the Lord laid it on my heart to just write some devotionals, sharing examples in the scriptures of people who were engaged in the faith. They were so focused and committed on the faith. So we're going to look at one example out of 30. Just going to read. This is called God Said You Can. So we're going to look out of the book of Jeremiah, chapter 1. The focus verse is in verse 5. I knew you before I formed you in your mother's womb. Before you were born, I set you apart and appointed you as my prophet to the nations. So this is God talking to Jeremiah. Jeremiah is out minding his own business, just living life how he knew to do. But God had something else in store for him. What's so interesting about God is that he always has a way of stretching our faith. It was a day that Jeremiah did not expect, a day when his life would change forever. God said that before Jeremiah was conceived in his mother's womb, he knew him. God knows everything and every detail of your life. God went on to say that he called Jeremiah to be a prophet to the nations, a life-changing moment. Jeremiah said he can't do it. He flat out just told God, I can't do what you've called me to do. A prophet, really? He said, I can't speak well. And basically, I don't have what it takes. Notice that he said, I can't. God said that he was more than able and that he put his words in Jeremiah's mouth. The call was to go forth and speak against nations and kingdoms, calling out kings, officials, priests, and the people of Judah who were committing abominations and everything ungodly. It's so awesome to see God not only call Jeremiah into action, but he encouraged him that he would never be alone. Jeremiah submitted and went forth as a prophet. Back in Jeremiah's day, the Spirit of Christ was not dwelling in him, only working with him. But things are much different today for us believers, and I'm so excited for that. We are in the new covenant. The Apostle Paul said in Colossians 1:27, for God wanted them to know that the riches and glory of Christ are for you Gentiles too. And this is the secret, the mystery. Christ lives in you. This gives you assurance of sharing his glory. That's so awesome. This is the good news of the gospel. When we think we can't, God said we can. Be encouraged today that through Christ and his Spirit dwelling in us, we are unstoppable. When we're engaged in the faith, we will be unstoppable through Christ. And the key is through Christ. Everything we do is through the Spirit of Christ dwelling in us. Jesus said in John chapter 15, abide in me, and I will abide in you, because without me you can do nothing. So it is all through the Spirit of Christ. That's how we are able to go forth and do what God has called us to do. So if you feel like Jeremiah today, you can't. You don't have what it takes. God said you can. So this is just one of the examples I wanted to share today out of 30 examples. It's a devotional and journal combined. So you can get your copy today. Again, subscribe to this channel, and thank you so much.